Hey fam, welcome back to MakeupReadz. It's your host KB, and today we're going to be going into the analysis of this whole look. So initially I posted a video of how to achieve this look, and I posted the step-by-step that is on my Instagram. So if you want to check that out before you see this video, I think that would be smart. And then come back and we can jump in where you left off. If you've already seen that, though, we can go ahead and get in. Before we start this video, please make sure you like, share, and subscribe. All right. We're going to be starting. Cancel. I don't know why it's hidden. Oh, that's why. Haha. Okay. We're going to be starting with the blending, okay? What is it doing? Why are you doing that? Okay. We're going to be starting with the blending, like I said. Now, when I talk about the blending, I'm talking about, for this study, we're talking about the eyeshadow blending, okay? I'm not really focused on our foundation and stuff like that right now. If you guys would like me to go more in depth on a foundation routine, we can do that. But again, this one right here, we're focusing on just the blending. Okay, now, if you watched the video, you know that we have 3 colors that we use to achieve this look. We have our rich brown, we have our darker brown, okay, run out of space, and then we have our orange or scarlet. Now, our rich brown and our darker brown are placed in the same area, okay? They're placed on top of each other. Our orange is placed on the rest of the lid that has free space. Your rich and your darker brown go into your outer corner of your eye, and your orange don't necessarily go into your inner corner, but again, it's the rest of the space that's left after you finish placing those 2 colors. Now, the way you want to blend these 2 is by using a packing motion. And I'm going to show you guys this here digitally, what I mean by that. So by packing, you get the shadow and you do this type of motion, right? You're just packing. And that allows you to keep the opacity of the color, okay? If you do a little packing, or maybe you're using circular motions to apply your eyeshadow, really doesn't matter. But if you go back in there after you pack it and you just go, oh, I erased it. That's not what I meant to show you guys. If you go back in there and start blending with circular motions, you are then losing some of your opacity, okay? And we want it to be as bright as possible. Now, that's not bad, of course, and sometimes we use those motions to create other looks. But for this look, we definitely want to keep with the packing motion so we can keep our opacity. Okay? That's important. Now, we have our waterline right here. Okay? This is what we call our waterline. By placing stuff on your waterline, and of course even your lower lash line, which we'll get into a little bit later, this allows for an extra, what color should I use? An extra pop, okay? You got some pizzazz. It just brings more to the look when you can add more stuff into it. Not more stuff into it. When you add on your lower lash line. It also helps to ground the look and complete the look. But for the purposes of this look only, we're talking about bringing more like a ting into the look, because this is beginner friendly. And sometimes people, it's beginner friendly, but it's also more on the neutral side of things. It's not as bright as a bold look can be. So by adding this extra pop, you're just adding another layer to your look. Now, we're using an orange on our waterline. And there's really two ways your waterline can look. You can have something that's pretty much really, really stark. Let me make that legible. Okay? One that's really stark. Or you can have one that's a little softer, more subtle. And that's what we are going for in this look. Depending on what type of orange you use, what shade of orange you use, if you use the stark version instead of the subtle version, it's going to overpower the eyeshadow look above the eyes, okay? Your upper lash lid? No. Anyway, I don't know what I should call that, but it's going to be taken away from this area, okay? Because now the focus is going to be here because it's so bright underneath the eye. See what I'm saying? So that's why we want to go with more of a subtle look than with a stark look. Now we are going to get into what I like to call, or what we call, the lower lash line. Now, you want to bring the color from down here, or from up there, into your lower lash line. That color is the first color, which was your rich brown, okay? You shouldn't have to use any other product. You should be able to just use whatever is left on your brush to put it on your lower lash line, because again, we're going for subtle. We want it to complete and help the look, but we don't want it to overpower the look. Now, by adding the orange on your lower lash line, and also by bringing your orange on the waterline and the brown on your lower lash line, this adds continuity into the look, okay? It makes the look complete, and it makes sense, like a circle that's not broken. Don't mind those holes, okay? Anyway, it makes it look complete. And that is our whole goal, primarily for this look, to have a more completed, wholesome look. Now, one of the final steps when it comes to this look is adding this part right here, which the placement of where it is called your inner corner. Okay? You either want to use shimmer, or you can use glitter. It really doesn't matter. It's up to you. But you do want it more on the orangey side of things, just so it can, again, keep that feeling of continuity and of completion. And again, this is also a pack and motion that you use. Okay? Now, the final step when it comes to our eyes is mascara. Okay? Which is a must, because you might get fallout, okay? And then now your lashes have like orange dust in there, and your eyelashes are blending into the look. You don't want that. You want your lashes to stand out from the look. Now, if you want a neutral, you want to keep it natural, you want to stick with mascara, okay? But if you like me and you like to be like more bold looks or whatever, you can use falsies or false lashes. Falsies are just short for false lashes. Whether it's strip, individual, however you want to get your false lashes, okay? But what I like to do first is, of course, I want to use my mascara first, and then I'll go to my falsies. I think it just helps with blending your real lashes and the fake lashes together. And that's like the final step for for the eyes, okay? It's complete. You're done. Now we're about to head into the blush. Oh, no. We're not. We're going to talk about the design. Now, what do y'all think the design is for this look? I don't think I mentioned it on my Instagram, so I'm going to give y'all like 3 seconds, or you could pause the video, whatever, to think about what is the design. Have y'all thought about it yet? Okay. If you said Smokey Eye, you are correct. This is what this design is. Now, it's not a traditional Smokey Eye. And for the people who was like, what, a Smokey Eye? I don't see it. I don't understand it. How is this a Smokey Eye? This doesn't look like a Smokey Eye. I'm going to help explain it to you. I like to call the traditional Smokey Eye a vertical Smokey Eye, okay? Because this is usually how you start off. You start with, well, you can go light to dark, or you can go dark to light. Here, we'll go dark to light for the traditional Smokey Eye. So let's say you have this rich, what is this? This is like a rich brown, a rich dark brown, honestly. Let's say you start with this rich dark brown and come up to more of a maroon color. And then you go even lighter to like a scarlet red, okay? And then you blend those colors out. Those colors. You blend the colors. Then you blend the colors together. There we go. We blend the colors together. Okay, and you usually make like a circular type of shape. Anyway, y'all get what I'm trying to say. That's what I call a vertical Smokey Eye. Now what we're doing here, I didn't need to do that. What we're doing here is what I like to call a horizontal. Without having the space. Okay. A horizontal Smokey Eye. And that is what we're doing here, where we have the light color in the front and a darker color on the end. And then we blend those two colors together. So it's still the same concept of creating an ombre effect and having the colors follow each other. The only difference between these two is the placement. Okay? So again, here is the vertical and here is the horizontal. And we're doing a horizontal Smokey Eye. Okay. Now we can get into the blush. Again, I'm not going into the foundation routine right now because that was not the focus for this look. So we're going to go straight in. All right, let me chill. Into the blush. Okay. Now, I know this can look like bronzer because I like to bronzer. No. This can look like bronzer because I like to use my blush to have the same effect of a bronzer, but I do not. Okay? It is not. It's not bronzer. Now I'm saying bronzer. Child. It's not bronzer. You could use bronzer for this look. I'm not recommending it because that's just not what I did. And it might look a little different because some bronzers have shimmer in them. I think most bronzers have shimmer in them. I wouldn't know. I tried a bronzer. I haven't found one that's deep enough for my skin. So I like to use blush instead and create that same effect, okay? Now this blush has an orange tint to it. And I did that so it could add continuity into the look, making the whole look again become wholesome and complete. As you can see here, we have orange, okay? We have that scarlet in the front area of the lid. We have orange glitter or shimmer color, whatever one you choose. We also have an orange waterline. So by bringing all of that, let me change the color. By bringing all of that and incorporating it into the blush, just therefore it just helps again with a completed look. Okay. Now we're going into the highlighter. Now I believe there's 2 ways you can wear your highlighter. Okay. Let me show you here. Well, I'll keep that right now. For now, I'll keep that there. Okay. Oh, what did I just do? Okay. Let me change the color. So there's 2 ways you can wear your highlighter. The first option is what the first one, which is this one right here, is what I like to call a harsh highlighter. Well, I don't like to call it that. It's a harsh one, but I like to call it blinding. Okay? And I love me a good blinding highlighter, but we are using what I call the soft, subtle highlighter. And there's a reason for that, because the highlighter that we're using is of a yellow tint, okay? Now, if we had, it worries me, not really worries me. I love a blinding highlighter because I like how good it looks. A subtle highlighter, when you turn your cheek, you're still going to see that, ting, okay? You're still going to see that, but it's going to be less shocking and less blinding. Now, the reason why I say for this one to keep it a soft blend is because we're using yellow. And I want it to break away from all that orange, okay? So this yellow is adding dimension into the face. It's adding more dimension. Now, why is it adding more dimension? Well, it's from a different color palette, okay? We were originally using all of this orange, remember? All of this orange. But we're going back with this yellow to, again, bring some more dimension into the look. And it's a different color palette. Now, because it is yellow, if it was too bright, if it was too blinding, it might not blend. You know, it might not look right the way we want it to. But by having it softer, it gives it the opportunity to blend easier into the look, okay? Now we're going to be talking about our lips. Now this is a matte lip, okay? Which means it's no gloss, no shimmer. It's just straight like that, okay? Now this is also a nude lip. Now there are plenty of shades, multiple shades of nude lips. I do tend to like the darker version, but it's really up to you what nude lip you want, okay? You can go for a lighter one or you can go for a darker one. It's really up to you in this case. And then after that, that is how you get the whole completed look. Again, it's very simple, like in its steps, okay? It's very good for my beginners. So if you're a beginner in makeup, you're just starting, this is a good look for you. My sister actually went and tried out this look and was able to do it efficiently. She didn't do the lower parts, but the top part, you know, is very simple, and it helps you with your blending skills and getting that all together. Now we could talk about where I would wear this, but I would wear this honestly anywhere. Like, we could wear this to church. How do I draw a piano? Da 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 da, with some stands. Toot toot. Okay. Make it an organ or something. Okay. That's the pews. Okay, that's the pulpit. And that's the choir stand. Boom! Church. This is a quick draw. Don't y'all judge me, okay? We could wear it there. We could wear it to the park where there's, benches. Maybe some, how you draw? Two. Okay, that's as if like the swing is over that one, right? If you're from the South, I think you've seen that a lot. Okay. Swing set for like a play date. What's a word for play date? Picnic, whatever. Okay, a picnic. Really, this look has multiple, you can wear it anywhere. It's very versatile. Okay, and it doesn't do too much. So that is the end of this analysis for this look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you follow us, MakeupReadz, on Instagram. That is pretty much our main form of communication. It's Instagram, but again, we have our Facebook groups. We have TikTok. We have our podcast. Don't forget the podcast. But all those will be in the description box below. And until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye.